Good evening, Kelly's Love Stuff.
Yes, ma'am. I was calling because I got a situation with something I bought down there at the store yesterday. I don't know how to tell you what I've done, but I guess I got to. I bought two things. All right, I bought that stuff you put on your butthole. It numbs it so you don't feel nothing, right?
Right.
And then I bought me some of the beads. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't want them, but my husband had a fit for them, and I got them anyway. Well, everything was going fine, and then all of a sudden, it opened up and stuck them all the way up in there, and I can't get them out. I done took a bath. I done tried to eat a bunch of food. I'm just confused. I'm scared, and I don't want to go to the emergency room with this in here in me like that, and I'm scared.
Well, I would advise you to go to the emergency room because, I wouldn't just, take precautions. I would go to the emergency room, honestly.
Oh, Lord, have this ever happened to somebody before? Cause
Never heard of that.
I'm talking about it sucked the ring and everything up in there. I mean, I can feel them on the inside. I just can't get them out.
Have you had a bowel movement?
No, I done tried to eat up a whole bunch of stuff. I figured
That's probably why you ate too much. You probably just need to take like an X-Lax or something. Just to see your idea come through this side. Have you tried to take an X-Lax or something?
No, I didn't even think about that because I was so worried and scared. I'm telling you what, this is the worst thing ever happened to me in my life. You
need to try that. Don't eat anything else, because you're just going to make it compact. You need to take something like a laxative to bring them all down.
All right. You think maybe if I get in the bathtub I think that numbing cream done did something, made it tighten up or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Sometimes you can use it where, it can be kind of dangerous if you use it and you don't feel anything at all. You want to be able to feel some kind of, pain so you'll know when to stop. You know what I mean? So I would just advise you probably, do you have a regular physician that you have?
Well, yeah, I got one, but Lord have mercy, I hope I go to the bathroom before then, tomorrow.
Well, what I would do, just try to take a laxative or something like that, and that should make it come on out. In the meantime, that's what I would do. But also in the meantime, I would contact my physician and get some advice for him. Since I'm not a doctor, I don't want to give you any medical advice.
Right.
I wouldn't keep eating anything because it's just going to make it, more compact.
Right. Well, they ought to have, if they'd have had a warning label or something like that on there, I might not even let him talk me into it. See, it's your fault. Why is that?
Well, I'm sorry, but, I just trying to spice things up. And I told you put too much on there.
It was yesterday?
No, it's just happened about an hour ago. I've been waiting a whole hour, and I figured...
Well, see, it took you about 5 hours to have a bowel movement.
God.
Do you know when they made up all that complication?
Can you hold on a minute?
Yeah, I can hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, ma'am. Just get you some X-Lax in the meantime and take that.
All right.
And you'll get it through this side. And in the meantime, just call your physician. If it gets too bad, I would just probably go to the emergency room. They give you an enter through that door right there. But don't eat anything else because it's going to make it hard for you to have a bowel movement. Thank you.
All right. Well, you know what? I appreciate you talking to me. I was just afraid,
Don't eat anything else. Don't panic because they're not going to go anywhere. It's probably stuck because when you're eating this, the food's still compacted in there. You know what I mean? Once you take that laxative, it should come out.
All right.
Just don't panic.
All right. Well, I appreciate you talking to me, and you have a good night, all right?
Okay, sweet.
Hey, and look, you tell folks that this could happen. You know what I'm saying? That way somebody might know, because we never did nothing like this before.
I've never heard that to happen. Because you're supposed to kind of leave the string hanging out.
Oh, it was hanging out. Honey, it snatched it up. I mean, it literally sucked it in there. It just snatched it out of his hand.
Oh, my God. Was it the one with the string on it?
Yeah, it had a string and this little white loop on the end of it. Like a little plastic loop.
The policy on the door when you go back. Uh-huh.
I'm talking about when it was with fury. I didn't even know what happened.
Were they real small ones?
Well, they were smaller at the bottom and they got bigger.
Oh, was it the string or just the hard kind?
All right, they had a string on the end of them, a white string.
Oh, well, it'll come out. Just go to the store and get you some extra strength laxatives.
All right.
And don't eat nothing else. Drink plenty of water and just wait for them to come on out. And if it doesn't anything happen like within the next 8 hours or so or whatever, just call your physician and see. But this should come on out.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, honey. You have a good night, all right?
All right, sweetie.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye-bye.